Come with us to some of the most Instagrammable spots in our United States. Some of them are nature-made and others are man-made, but either way, they are some of the most beautiful and unique locations in the United States. Let's go! Number 1 on our list is Spencer Hot Springs in Austin, Nevada. It's in the middle of the desert and has a couple hot springs that are completely open and natural and one hot spring that has a tub around it. Just check out the sunset views you can get from this location. Number 2 are the Bonneville Salt Flats in Wendover, Utah. Just outside of Salt Lake City are miles and miles of nothing but salt. Make sure to check out my other video all about the salt flats for the best place to park. Number 3 is Glass Beach in Fort Bragg, California. There are dozens of colors of glass all scattered along this beach. You could be really creative and get some great shots here. Number 4 on my list is Devil's Punch Bowl. It's huge. That's a person right there. But the best place for a photo opportunity, in my opinion, is inside of Devil's Punch Bowl. Make sure to check out my other video on how to get down there. Number 5 is Haystack Rock in Cannon Beach, Oregon. It is massive, and when the tide is out, you can actually walk out to it. Check out the really fun shots you can get while you're there. Number 6, Avalanche Lake in Glacier National Park, one of the most majestic places I have ever been. After a 3.5-mile uphill hike to get there, you are greeted with the most beautiful alpine lake. This one has to be on your bucket list. Number 7 is the Grand Prismatic Spring in Yellowstone National Park. Just look at all of those nature-made colors. You do have to hike up a little bit of a hill to get that view, so make sure you don't miss it. Number 8 is Horseshoe Bend in Page, Arizona. Horseshoe Bend is one of the most beautiful, breathtaking places I have ever been, and there are so many different opportunities for photos when you get there. It's just a quick 3/4 of a mile hike. Just down the road from Horseshoe Bend is the Glen Canyon Dam Overlook, number 9 on our list. We accidentally stumbled upon this location, and it took our breaths away. Number 10, the Gum Wall in Seattle, Washington. It's weird, kind of gross, quirky, but beautifully colorful. It was a really fun place to stop and one of our kids' most favorites. Number 11 is the iconic fountain in Forsyth Park in the beautiful Savannah, Georgia. The gorgeous architecture in the beautiful fountain, framed by the Candler oak trees, make this a spot you cannot miss. Number 12 on our list is the beautiful Golden Gate Bridge, but what is special about this spot is this is the only location where you can get this close to the bridge. Make sure you check out my video on Sausalito and San Francisco to know where to go to get this Instagrammable location. Number 13 is Nelson Ghost Town in Searchlight, Nevada. There are so many Instagrammable spots that you can find while wandering through this ghost village. It is one of our kids' most memorable places, and make sure to ask the people behind the counter about the aliens they have in jars. Number 14 is the breathtaking Alley Plantation in Vacherie, Louisiana. The humongous oak trees that outline the alley on the way to the plantation make for some amazing Instagrammable shots. And while you're in Louisiana, check out number 15, the La Branch House in New Orleans, Louisiana. It's the most famous house in the French Quarters in New Orleans, decorated with the most beautiful ferns in each of the architectural arches on this amazing house. It has to be on your list. If you are interested, I do have specific videos about each of these locations and where to go exactly to find them. Thank you so much for coming along with us on part 1 of the most Instagrammable locations in the United States. Check out our second video coming up in a couple once we check a couple more places off of our very own bucket list. And as always, I hope that you remember to choose joy and take all of the pictures.